Welcome back to the channel. Are you looking for a new game, but only have maybe $5 you're willing to spend? Well, good news, I got you back. Because in today's video, I have 20 awesome games you can nab for $5 or less. Fantastic gaming for cheap awaits you, my friends. So make sure to hang on and subscribe to the channel as I tell you about some awesome Nintendo Switch eShop deals. First game up is the action-packed run-and-gun Fury Unleashed. This game has you exploring a ever-changing comic book as you blast through enemies and 40 bosses to try to survive. It's a roguelike. Every time you die, you're able to unlock upgrades and items to assist you on future runs through the comic book. The game is quite good. It even has multiplayer co-op, both local and online, which makes any run-and-gun game just better. It's $4.99 and a must-get for those looking for some quality action on the Switch. The SteamWorld games are all solid titles on any platform, so of course, I'm going to recommend SteamWorld Dig at just $1.99. A combination of Metroidvania elements with adventure and puzzle elements. It has you exploring randomized worlds as you discover treasure and secrets. You can't do any wrong getting it for just $2. The 2D dungeon crawler, Wizard of Legend, is a solid game that emphasizes quick combat with effective use of over 100 spells and combinations. Customize your character to your playstyle as you work to defeat enemies. There's local co-op play too. It's one of the better roguelikes on the Switch, and you can easily sink quite a few hours into it. It's $4.79 until May 22nd. Cat Quest, the cute open-world RPG, is back on sale, this time for a lower discount than we have seen it go for in a long time. It's $4.28 until May 25th. It's a good family-friendly action RPG that's easy to understand and play, and has plenty of enemies to defeat and loot to obtain to your heart's content. If you're looking for another family-friendly game, but one where others can join in, Very Valet is an excellent party game pickup for the Switch. In this game, you have to control one of the puppet valets and park cars in various parking challenges. Now this isn't a normal day on the job though. Expect plenty of craziness. You can play local co-op with up to 4 players and even up to 8 players in various mini-games. It's $4.99 until May 22nd. Another awesome local co-op game is Unravel 2 that has you taking control of a Yarny as they try to survive and explore the land and overcome challenges. You can play in solo play, but the game shines in local co-op as you work together to overcome obstacles and puzzles. It's $4.99 until May 23rd. Panzer Dragoon Remake is a solid remake of the Sega Saturn classic that has you taking control of a dragon and piloting them through 7 levels while shooting enemies and taking down bosses from all sides. It's still one of the most original shooters out there, so different from other games in the genre. This game has always been one of my favorite deals when it goes on sale. It's $2.49 until May 25th. Jenny LeClue, Detectivu really surprised me. This adventure game is filled with a lot of charm and character and has a lot of solid voice acting that makes it really have a lot of polish and feels like you're in a show or cartoon. The gameplay is solid. It's good for adventure fans who like to think, of course. I mean, it does have detective in the title. It's a darn fine game at just $1.99 via the eShop sale. We're at the halfway point, and I can't do this video and not talk about the awesome Metro sale going on. Metro Last Light Redux and Metro 2033 Redux for just $3.74 each is such an incredible deal for these modern classic shooters. Seriously, do not miss out on this deal. I talked about it earlier this week in my other eShop deals video. Make sure to check that one out if you haven't. Plenty of awesome deals in that one too that you need to know about. SturmFront is a top-down shooter that is reminiscent of those 16-bit games or arcade games of yesteryear. It's filled with plenty of intense action, loads of enemies to shoot, and of course bosses to face. The game isn't anything too original, but you know what? Doesn't matter. It's fun regardless. You know what to expect with this one, and it delivers. It's $2.99 until June 2nd. Strikey Sisters is one of those surprise eShop games. I was really shocked at how much fun this game is to play. It is a brick breaker game, but one that features excellent level design, plenty of power-ups, and loads of secrets to discover too. It's highly replayable and even has co-op play. For just $2.99, it is worth paying for this game that just might well be a hidden gem. The BIT.TRIP games are some of my favorite indie games. I remember playing them years ago on the Wii and that. And you know what? They still hold up, especially BIT.TRIP Runner. You can nab all 6 games in the BIT.TRIP collection for just $2.99, which is actually a very new low price for it too on the eShop. Absolutely worth every penny and then some. One of my go-to retro collections, NAMCO Museum Archives Volume 2, has a bunch of NES and Famicom 8-bit classics in this collection. The titles included are Galaga, Battle City, Pac-Land, Dig Dug 2, Super Exebius, Mappyland, Legacy of the Wizard, Rolling Thunder, Dragon Buster 2, Mendel Palace, and Galplus, which for the last game is actually a brand new game. It's $4.99 until May 22nd. If you're looking for some survival horror on Switch, both Outlast games are some of the best and can be had for less than $5 each. Filled with scares and dread, you need to explore and survive with your sanity intact. Good luck! Outlast Bundle of Terror is $3.74, while Outlast 2 is $4.49. Sale for both games end on June 2nd. I think Project Starship X might have been one of the first Switch games I reviewed on this channel, but after all this time, it's still one of my favorite indie shooters on the Switch. Filled with wacky characters and solid shooting action, and lots of random elements to make each play attempt different, Project Starship X is a darn fine game, and at $2.49, it is a no-brainer to get. Cowcat has put out some solid games filled with lots of action. They all have good quality pixel art, quality music, and plenty of non-stop action to satiate anyone's thirst. Xenon Valkyrie, a roguelike action RPG platformer for $1.99, has plenty of worlds to explore, with several endings and secrets to discover. Riddled Corpses EX is also $1.99, but this one is a twin-stick shooter where you have to take down zombies and other enemies and screen-filling bosses. This one has a local co-op too. Probably my personal fave of the trilogy. The final part of the trilogy, Demon's Tier, combines elements from the previous 2 games, and on top of that, adds some Zelda-like adventure charm to the mix. It's a twin-stick shooter where you need to explore dungeons that are procedurally generated. It has 8 characters to play as, with different abilities, and has local co-op play too. One final note, if you want all 3, or are planning on getting all 3 games, there is a bundle, and while it's not less than $5, it will save you $1 versus buying them all separate. The Diabolical Trilogy is on sale for $5.99, and it contains all 3 previously mentioned games. And there you go, plenty of awesome gaming for cheap. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I put out new videos each and every week. Oh, and don't forget to check out the other eShop deals video that came out earlier this week. There's plenty of games in that one you need to know about too. Thank you for all the support. Big shout out to the Patreon and channel members. Thank you for your support too. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next video.